Oh, my name is Kyle Stone. I work at my church, Kenoi Brethren Christ Church in Elizabethtown, PA. Love movies. I love music. Used to be a lead singer of a band. I've always felt a calling to youth ministry ever since 8th grade. This past summer, the opportunity came up, and that's why I decided to take these courses. I wanted to get to know God's story. My family and I used to, and I was real little, so I don't necessarily remember everything about it, but we used to go from church to church, getting them started. They were struggling. Some of them were thinking about closing up, but we'd come in and basically help them out. So we did that for a while. For some reason, we felt a calling to come to Kenoi when the current pastor there, Pastor Al, came in. Grew up in that youth group. I was with those kids for at least 10 years. Almost like it's an unshakable bond with some of these kids. Coming in as a youth director now, and they have seen me grow in my faith, and I have seen them grow in their faith, and it's really cool to see how these kids have really, come up and are starting to click. They're starting to understand it. I decided to pursue the directed study program the summer of 2015. It was actually Jason, the guy I work with. He was telling me that his sister-in-law took this program and just how beneficial it was for her and how much knowledge you can gain from it. Basically in November I decided, you know what, I'm going to step out on faith here. I've been out of school for 2-3 years. I'm not sure if I can do this, but I'm going to try it. There's 10 mandatory classes and 2 electives. By completing all 12, you can get your ministerial license through the BIC church. For people who might have, degrees already, they're still going to be able to take something out of it. There is always that chance that, you could either learn something new or find a new perspective on something. Or I'd say going through this program, I'm not necessarily worried about, the degrees and, at the end of this program, you might get this. And I look at it from the perspective that I'm strengthening my relationship with God. There's a lot of reasons that I would encourage people to take this. Number one, the knowledge that you gain out of this is, it's undescribable. For the low price it is too. For only $250 per course, you're getting college grade material through Messiah College that you can take your time with and go at your own pace and just really dive into it. It's kind of a no-brainer for me. When you're really busy, you have work, you have a family, this responsibility over here, or maybe you are pursuing ministry like myself, all this stuff, you get busy, but at the same time, this is stuff that you can take your time with. The entire thing is just set up for you to learn. You're having a devotion every day. You're constantly being fed, you're constantly learning, you're constantly being reminded of this miraculous God that exists and what he did for us. It's a really good thing for pastors to be able to experience.